Hey, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about ticker symbol AMC Entertainment Holdings. I've read a lot of reports and reviewed a lot of different blogs and articles and watched a few videos that are talking about short squeeze and gamma squeeze that may occur for AMC next week. Whatever, I do not really know where exactly AMC can go from this price point, but I know for the fact that it is going to be pretty volatile. It may be pretty crazy in terms of the price point. Potentially it can go to $100 too. I have been seeing crazy valuations. It can go to $1,000, it can go to $100,000. I'm not really sure where it can go in terms of the price point, but it may spike in no time. That could be the scenario, that could be the use case for sure. I'm not a financial advisor. I'd rather do the research and share the information with you, my analysis with you, hoping you can make informed financial decision. AMC could be once in a lifetime opportunity for many people, and we haven't seen something like what's happening with AMC, GME, and some of the meme stock that the hedge fund are shorting and the retail investors are holding it pretty strongly, that can potentially force the hedge fund to make the loss that have been profiting out of this situation. And for the first time, we have been hearing a lot of stuff about the naked shorts. We are hearing a lot about synthetic share, which is not a really legal and common practice into the options, calls and options that has been going on. So I want to share some of the great information about what I found, the latest data in terms of the in the money call options that I found as well. So let's take a look at it. Now, if you are part of the AMC army, click on the like button so this video can reach to more and more people. We can widespread this information. We can widespread this word. So click on the like button, subscribe to my channel so you can get informed financial decision. Whenever I drop the video, you can also learn more about what's going on. I have been talking about a lot of stuff around AMC, a lot of penny stocks, a lot of cryptocurrencies, and this year has been pretty fantastic in terms of the return on the investment. Now, without further delay, let's talk about AMC. If you can take a look, it was 15% up. If you take a look at the 5-day chart, it is pretty amazing that we started with $50 in the beginning of the week. We were up for a couple of days. So in the beginning of the week, we went all the way up to $62, I believe. We went pretty close, pretty flat, close to $50. We went down around 40-ish and got back up by the end of the week. And as you know, that we closed with 15% high at $49.40. Now, after hours, it's flat as well, but I read some of the articles and I want to share this information with you. So NYSE 49.40 is the price point right now, but 90,008 calls in the money expired on June 11th. And this could play pretty important role into the gamma squeeze, potential short squeeze, or whatever the process and phenomenon that you can think about in terms of how it can happen. Now, if you have questions for some of the newer investors, you may have questioned what is in the money expiring. Now, in the money is really nothing, but it's an expression that refers to option that possesses some intrinsic value. Now, what is intrinsic value? Basically, you are able to buy the real stocks below the current market price, which is what it's called in the money. In the money indicates an option that has value into the strike price that is favorable in comparison to prevailing the market price of the underlying assets. So in simpler term, you can buy the stock below the current market price with respect to the strike price that you have for that option. Now, an in the money call option means that the option holders has the opportunity to buy the security or the stock below the current market price, which is exactly what I just said. And in the money put option means that the option holders can sell the security above its current market price, and which is in the money put option. Now, the key takeaways that I want to share here is a call option that is in the money, market price is above the strike price, a put option that is in the money if the market price is below the strike price. Now, an option can also be out of the money or at the money, but we are not going to talk about that. Also, definitely you want to consider that whatever the price that you're paying for the trading fees, which is zero for many people, for many trading platforms today, but you definitely want to consider that there might be some brokerage fees, so on and so forth, that is included, that is deducted out of your profit. But this is what it means in the money options, call options. Now, what could cause the gamma squeeze, right? Many people have been asking questions about the gamma squeeze. The stock price experiences rapid shift. It could go higher direction, it could go lower direction, but what in this use case, for the AMC use case, we are expecting it is going to be skyrocketing into the positive direction. Now, if you're part of the AMC Ape Army, you already know what's going on with AMC. It's kind of like the big guys are holding the big money, who is trying to short the stocks, and then retail investors who are willing to stay strong and holding it for a long time. And I'll be able to share one of the handbook that is pretty fascinating that I came across on Reddit, and I shared probably maybe a couple of weeks back. But if you're a new viewer on this channel, you definitely want to take a look at that handbook, which is pretty helpful in my opinion. Now, what happens in terms of the gamma squeeze? As mentioned, the squeeze can happen if the stock price unexpectedly come under pressure, and that pressure could cause a spike into the stock price. Considering what's happening with AMC, investors who own stock may feel squeezed by rapidly changing price. As a result, they change their positions. So instead of buying, they sell. Instead of selling, they buy. So that situation can cause some of the crazy volatility spikes, both in positive direction, also deep into the negative direction. If it goes all the way up to $1,000, can go back to $500 in no time. And that kind of crazy situation that could happen, which can make many people millionaire probably in no time, and which is why AMC is called once in a lifetime opportunity, which we did not really have seen in the past. A short squeeze is a specific type of stock squeeze. With a short squeeze, an increased risk or increased stock price can force people, due to the increased risk, who shorted the stock to buy back their shares, because now they're out of the money. Shorting means investors are betting on the price that stock will go down because of the current situation, whatever is going on with the company, whether they are making a group and making sure that big people, big money is squeezing the stock price and taking it artificially into the lower direction, which is when we start seeing the naked shorts and the synthetic shares, which are not really legal practice. And what happens is investors are betting that the price of the stock will go down rather than increase, and the short squeeze can end up driving the stock prices up, sometimes very significantly, before people realize. Through this upward shift, pricing may not be sustainable for the long term, but at that time, if someone books the profit, they earn the money. And gamma squeeze can happen if there is a widespread buying activity of the short dated call options that we have been seeing for a particular stock, in this case AMC. This can effectively create upward spiral direction, which can buy triggers and higher, which means, what this means and how this works, certain conditions have to match for the gamma squeeze, right? Now we have seen that it is in the money. Now when it is in the money, which means many people can buy, if they are holding that particular call option, they can buy the stock, AMC stock, below the current price value. And if they keep buying, the price will go up. Certain conditions have to match for the gamma squeeze manifest in the market. Starts with investors making assumptions that the particular stock price will spike. Specifically, they assume that it will rise in price. This lead to buying short dated call options into the on a large scale. And what that could create is a call options value increase, which is when the underlying stock associated with that, in this case AMC, which will also increase in the value, that will put the institutional investors selling options in a short position, and which is what exactly that happened in the past as well. If this pattern continues, right, so the hedge funds are pushed to buy, but no one wants to sell. Now if retail investor does not really want to sell, if they don't want to sell, if they're holding pretty strong, what can happen is AMC can squeeze in terms of the price, and it goes higher and higher. Let's say from $50 it goes to $75, because now hedge fund will have to buy this particular security, but retail investors don't want to sell, which means they will have to pay a higher price. Let's say if they went to $95 and someone sells. Now if that pattern continues, it will investors sinking more money into the call options that can force more and more to this hedge fund and institutional investors to buy more and more of the stock. This is necessary step for hedging against the short position for the hedge funds because they have to do it in order to protect their securities. Now, gamma squeeze can happen with underlying stock prices that go up very quickly within a short period of time before even anyone realizes. As more money flows into the call option from investors, that forces more buying power or buying activity that can lead to higher stock price, and which is what exactly that could happen for AMC next week. That can occur as a result of speculation whether the stock price where it is headed. There is a real hype, and the hype is real, so this could continue. Now, looking at the AMC, we are looking at 501 million shares, and if you know what Kramer said, that he is not against buying AMC and GameStop at the current trading level because now they have more money. Now, in my opinion, it's a change of shift what he said in the past. He before, if I remember correctly, he did say that this is just the hype and it may not stay, it may not sustain, it will go back to lower levels like $5 levels or whatever the level he was referring to. Now, but what we are seeing now is the hype is real and it is holding. Now, this one of the Reddit posts that I came across, and credit goes to this particular Reddit user, but the Ape Handbook, which is pretty interesting to me, and I just wanted to share with you. Now, I have got a lot of questions that how do I know there will be short squeeze or gamma squeeze. Now, I want to clarify, I am not a financial advisor, do not really know whether there will be short squeeze or gamma squeeze. What I'm trying to do is collect the information, do the analysis, do the review, and share this information with you, hoping you can make also informed financial decision. Now, if you really believe that you want to buy or sell, that's up to you, but you also want to do your due diligence. And once again, it's up to you whether you want to buy or sell, because this could be pretty risky. Yes, this is once in a lifetime opportunity, so you can make a ton of money. On the flip side, you can lose them all as well. So do not invest the money that you're not willing to lose. But this handbook says, first of all, buy HODL, hold for a long time, have the diamond-handed ape of AMC, of course. There is no dates, there is nothing, no guaranteed when it can happen. If it can happen, no price targets, it can go to higher and higher and higher, which is what this handbook suggests. Trust the process. Now, this is the process by the retail investors against the hedge fund as it has been marketed. Do your own due diligence. Once you do the due diligence, share the due diligence as well, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on YouTube or any other forum, or on Reddit. Embrace the new apes, so help the community out, stay positive. There will be always down or the deep, the healthy deep, because people may want to book their profit as well. Ape stronger together suggests that the community needs to work together, make memes to make it more interesting and shareable with people, and keep the hype up, because the hype is there and the hype is real. Ignore, disapprove the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So ignore and disapprove that. Exit on the way down, and I'm not sure how to find out the exit, but what it tries to say that if you have significant profit into the process, consider booking some of the profit, because we don't know how exactly it's going to work out. But hey, this is retail versus big money, and hopefully it will continue going up, and this process will keep repeating itself. And we have seen what happened in the past. We saw from $4 to $20 and then got back to $5, I believe, and from $5 now we saw $50. So this could be, once again, could be the same process coming over and over again. I hope you like this video. I hope you like this analysis. I hope you like these numbers that I shared with you, because these numbers are pretty important number. This number can play a pretty important role into the short squeeze, gamma squeeze, whatever happens next week with AMC. I will keep making sure that I share relevant information with you on this channel to help you make informed financial decision. Click on the like button if you are an ape, if you have not really clicked the like button, so that we can share this information, share this research with more and more people. Subscribe to my channel. I will see you next week with even more and juicy information. Thanks all for watching and help and support. Your help and support to this channel is really I really want to thank you for your help and support. Thanks all. Bye.